Who is Sam Spade? A character from a novel. Why can he time travel? Sam Spade once knew Howard Hughes from his time-traveling journeys, so in order to understand a little bit more about the story, we need to have a brief history of Hughes.
This week, as it must to all aviation's pioneers, the great heart of a welcoming nation went out to handsome, well-heeled hero Howard Hughes.
Joseph Cotton. He first came to Hollywood to play Howard Hughes in a movie.
I put the sweat of my life into this thing. I have my reputation rolled up in it.
Then the director changed his mind and changed Tycoons.
And I have stated several times that if it's a failure, I'll probably leave this country and never come back.
Who is he? Oh, he's just your humble servant. In the movie, he plays Iago, another character that Hughes knew and Spade also knew. A fellow time traveler. He was once abducted by aliens, but that was a long time ago. Now he works for you.
That's what he did.
This lady, does she know more than she's telling?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Or is she telling more than she knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to provide a few words of explanation. Now, how shall I begin?
You're talking about movies. Begin with the director.
You ought to do that.
Modesty forbids.
Oh? Oh. Well, we all know what the critics have said about the movie.
Our movie coming soon to this theater?
Delicious, delirious, delightful.
Go on.
I'm quoting the critics. They've acclaimed it as a cinematic... More than one movie director was involved in these proceedings. One of them was Mr. Howard Hughes.
Now, as for the time-traveling paradox, that's a whole nother notion. Few know its secrets. Our humble director knows its secrets. It was told to him by the aliens that abducted him. Now he uses that knowledge for the camera, in your service, of course.
I never offered a painting or a drawing to a museum.
That's Elmire, but that's just a whole other story in and of itself.
Never refused one. Never.
Word of that to Picasso. He painted her 22 times, 22 fabulous nudes. And she got away with them all.
She got away with murder.
As with any story, there is always romance.
And then there's the autobiography.
Whose autobiography?
Whose? Hughes.
Bringing us back to Hughes and Spade. Well, Sam found out about the mystery of the arcade game Joust through Hughes and learned about the ability to time travel.
And here...
Ladies and gentlemen, suppose I come right out with it and admit to you now that my old Martian hoax on the radio was, well, not exactly a hoax.
You know, Wells was abducted too, but that's the sequel.
That there were secret sponsors of that broadcast who were in fact some rather influential beings from outer space. You smile.
10 seconds more, Orson.
I think they're smiling, Gary, and I'd just like to remind them that it is since that broadcast that there have been in this country alone more than 100,000 authenticated sightings. You still think it's a joke? Good. That's the way we want you to feel about it. For now.